Good morning, folks. I'm Tassinix, and welcome back. I was gone for last week, most of it, because I was in Disney World with family. Got this fancy new hat. I did want to go ahead and show it off just a little bit, but I really want to get back into the regular hat. Anyway, I'm Tassinix. Welcome to Season 25, Week 3, Round 1 of 5 vs. 5 Grand Arena Championship for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. My opponent this week, MG-71, the Sith Smiter of Maul. I don't know which Maul, but one of the Maws. Alright, first order of business. Y'all seen my fancy new hat from Disney. It's nice. It's warm. It's real cool. I like my regular hat better. It's all the same to you. Good. Back in the saddle. I missed you guys. I wasn't able to stream it all last week. Brief recap. I went 1 and 2. I wasn't able to do my normal homework. I made a couple mistakes in play, and I also had really difficult opponents. Last week's bracket was crazy. I had Pimpo in there, Rockstar, let me think, Boberho, Boberho, I don't know how he says his name. Who else do we have? I had Sir Loki in my bracket. It was a crazy bracket last week. So it was not the bracket to not be able to do my homework in. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mary J, thank you. Yes, this hat suits me so much better. It's been a part of me for so long. Hey, Crotus, good morning. All right, guys. Let's get right to it, yeah? We got a lot of work to do. Let me pull up the Hotbot Compare, get that up on screen. There we are. By the way, let me know how you guys like the new microphone. Courtesy of my guildmaster, YODAFORCE of Shadowlands Vanguard. He hated the sound of my microphone, and then I about 30 minutes before stream here, I got a text from him saying, you got something at your door. And here I am, brand new mic. I'd pick it up and show it to you. I guess I can. I'll try and be very, very careful, very gentle, very nice. But it's an Elgato Wave 1 with a pop filter on it. This is a dope little mic, guys. What I like about it is apparently I can adjust the input, the volume of it, and keep it a decent distance away from me so that I don't have to have it right in my face. I see a lot of streamers having to have their mics directly in their face. It's not really for me. So let me know about the volume, guys. Please tell me if it's too loud, too soft. I can do all my adjustment from a couple feet away. Beautiful. Chef's kiss. All right, let's get cracking. So, account size. He's got 1.1 mil on me. Big boy. All right. Top 80 is, he's got a slight edge in the size there. That's neither here nor there. 5 Omicrons on me. So this is a guy who's definitely done all his packs. Yikes. This is rare. Let's get into the mods. Oh wait. The top 80 speeds. Look at his top 80 speed average. 132 for me, plus 132, plus 141 for him. So just broadly speaking, this guy is zooming on past. Okay. This is hideous. I have 947 6 dots. That's a lot. This guy has 1314. Just on a completely different plane. 43 plus 25s. I've got 2 more than him. Otherwise, this guy has a pretty good gap on me. 20 to 24s, my 110 to his 179. For plus 20s, I've got 155 to his 222. And it's more gruesome the further down you go. 200 more 15s to 19s. Damn near 300 more plus 15s. Guy's just swimming in good mods. So, yeah, and the 9 Omicrons. That's right, Mary J. That's right. Yes, Crotus. Yes. Okay, good. The mic sounds good. Really glad to hear that. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Okay, let's do the GL comparisons. No surprises here, right? For speeds, right on down the line, he's faster. I can't say I'm much wowed by that, but let's do the quick look. So, note this. He's still got that nice 300,000 plus life total, with 12,000 damage starting. That's excellent, man. That is just, that is very, very dangerous. Very dangerous stuff. His JMK, yeah, got 1,000 more damage, more survivability, and of course, a little more speed. His Sith Eternal is just a monster with damage, but he's got about 20,000 less health than me, so we can see where he made his choice there, yeah? Crota says, at least I have him on 4% offense mods, I think. I mean, let that be what saves you if you fight this guy. Let that be what saves you. All right, JML, 554 speed. Yeah, all right, almost equivalent damage. I've got a good bit more protection, which is important for the coin. He's got a little more health. It's not a big deal. His Ray has, about 24,000 more health than mine? That's a lot. But the damage is surprisingly low for Relic 9, right? Like, you can kind of easily coast into about 12,000 damage at Relic 9. He's only got 11.1, so he chose to skew towards health, or he had a higher calling for more offensive mods on a different character. Alright, he's got 3 speed on my Slacker, and then just everything is bigger, badder, better. God, 13,000 more health. What is it? 7,000 more protection, and 600 more damage. And this is on a speed set. You know it would have to be. So, this is incredible. Incredible stuff. Alright, let's go down into the key characters. Hey, Benjamin, how you doing? Good to see you. Good catch there, Crotus. Good catch. His Slacker is R9. I don't know that I've seen one of these in the wild, so that actually explains a lot. I was thinking this was all from modding, and I was like, Jesus. Okay, key characters. So you know I'm rocking my fast DR at 352. He's got 344. Went for a bit more health at 73,000 and 700 more damage than mine, so it's all right. It's good stuff. Very fast cat, 371. I'm interested in what you guys think about having your cat so fast these days. I took speed off of that, off of mine, and speed off of a couple other characters to shore up some others. So I find that I'm getting great results at 348, thereabouts of 350 speed. I'm okay with how she's performing here, but maybe you want to tell me about a case where that 371 is really breaking the bank for you, like it's making it work for you in GAC, because I think this is just a carryover that people have in mind from Squad Arena, right? Like in Squad Arena, of course, having her topped out means your cat goes before their cat. That's fine, but anyway. Yeah, the Northern Border's like, lube up, Tass. Yeah. Okay, your Slacker's 12.7k offense at R8 with a speed set, says Crotus. Yeah, but you probably aren't rocking 140,000 protection. I'm sure you can push the offense higher. Benjamin says, I'm in the same bracket as your guild leader. Hope we match up. It's King Vic. Okay, man. Okay. I mean, here's hoping things go well. I don't know a lot of the players in the bracket this week. I dropped, so I think I was 38 at the number 38 in Kyber 1 at the start of week 2. Start of week 3 here, because I went 1-2. I'm like in the 201, 203, something like that. So not great. All right. Yeah, you did the same, Mary J. Okay, so you took speed off of your. I'm assuming you're meaning that you took speed off of your cat. And you've been playing better. Okay. Northern Border says most people are making cat healthy now to hurt the JML JKR counter. That is pretty sensible, because obviously more health is just better, but also because most people are setting down Padme with cat on the JMK team. That Padme unique of giving the protection up when there's attacks out of turn on a target. Your protection up amount is based on your max health. So more max health means a bigger shield. I like it. That makes sense. Okay, Fast Cat hurts the Ray Cat counter to JMK. Interesting. Okay. So there's two cases there. 2 cases for the... there's one case for the fast and one case for the healthy. All right, that makes sense. Crota says, push the offense higher. I mean, in theory, yeah. Having really high offense on your Slacker, so you would probably be closer up to 13,000 offense then, wouldn't you, Crotus, if you took your Slacker to R9? All right, let's move on. My Maul is 343. I probably should look at changing this. I forgot about it. I was able to lock in for GAC this week with 4 minutes to spare. Just crazy busy here coming back from vacation. Barely made it. I should look to drop speed from my Maul and increase the offense because look at this. This guy's got a Relic 9 Maul, so don't let that escape your notice. But he's got 12,000 damage, and I think it's pretty easy to be about 11.5, somewhere around there at Relic 8, if I had the offense primary and perhaps a couple different secondaries. But I can definitely afford to drop speed here because I'm not relying on him kick-starting himself. That's what I got a fast droidica for. Hey, it's 512X. How you doing? Crotus, you said you sent me your Ray on Discord. If I have a moment, I will. Let me have me a look-see at that there. Here, I think we got it on screen. You guys should be able to see it now. So this is Crotus's Ray, Relic 9, 220,000 health. That meets expectation. Right, 12.8. Yeah. So that's what I would expect in like a really great set, right, of offense health, is being able to creep right up onto 13,000 damage without you having to put R2 in the mix or Cat or anything else. So this is monstrous, and people having her this high means that you're less reliant on using either R2 or Cat with her to make her effective. Personally, I've been really liking setting Ray down with BB-8, Resistance Brothers, and RJT because it is very challenging for Sith Eternal to do well against that. So that's my take. All right, back over to the main compare, right? Hold on, let me go back over. Okay, there we are. Good call though, Crotus. That's a fair move. 512. You've got school canceled for the day. Yeah, my daughter's home for probably the rest of the week here. I live in Michigan, in the Metro Detroit area. So, yeah, we got enough snow to cancel things, which is nice. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. Picturesque. Yeah, Crotus, that's right. Yes, you didn't drop the health below 200,000. In fact, you're over 220. And yeah, you're still pushing for 13. So, yeah, you could safely trade off a bit of that health, I think, to pick up that, what is it, a couple hundred offense you're missing? But really well done. Gorgeous set you've got there. 512, you're in Ohio. Okay, yeah. I mean, first of all, my condolences for living in Ohio. I'm sure you're a decent person, but Ohio. All right, let's get through the rest of these characters, guys. So yeah, his Maul is beating the brakes off mine in damage, like 1.7k more. He's got the 350 Piet. It's an excellent choice. I'm clocked in with 360 for this week. We both have a 370 Gideon, a man after my own heart. I respect that. 367 Bad Batch Echo for me. 369 for him. Very well done. Very high demand for speed on this character. And honestly, with people pushing up their JKAs to be under Qui-Gon Jinn with Cam, you've got to have a super fast Echo if you want to get out in front. Not that you strictly need to be, though. That's an interesting thing about the Bad Batch versus Qui-Gon thing, guys. You can take it on the chin from Anakin's first hit, and then, as long as Bad Batch Echo is like the second character to go, you're fine. It should work the same. But God forbid you should have, like, Anakin and then a couple other damaging characters that I don't want to mention by name for reasons. If you're able to line them up such that they go one after the other, it goes pop, 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 and probably someone dies. Let's see. Jesus, minus 30 northern border? That is crazy. And you're at the dog park? What do you have, a Malamute? Jeez. Yes. Yeah, Crotus. Yeah, 13,000, 220,000 health, 510 speed. That's a hell of a set. Yeah, I think that would be like an S plus set. Like, that's even better than what I would consider to be quote unquote perfect. Smodern says, someone had a JKA on Wild Stream that was 343. That has to be in a speed set, right, Smodern? That has to be. Like, there's no, like, you're talking 343 before the leadership from Qui-Gon before the unique from Cam. Jesus, that's got to be a very that's a speed set. All right, Northern Border says, yeah, you got two Newfies. Yeah. No, they don't give a shit about any of that. Matter of fact, they're probably the most comfortable they've been all year in 30 degrees. They can finally feel like they're not sweating to death. Yeah, Smodern, exactly. Yeah, it was a speed set on that, JK. I believe it. All right, so we both have Relic 9 Piet, both have Relic 9 GK, and for the top 5 speeds, he's got Slacker, JMK, Lord Vader, Cat, and JML. So no real big surprises there, right, guys? No, nothing that really stands out. All right, let's pop back over to the main show. All right, just a reminder to myself in terms of what this guy has for toys. Oh, am I seeing accurately? No. He has... Oh, there's Starkiller. There it is. Okay, I knew I thought he had Starkiller. I thought I saw that in his history. Okay, all right. Everything makes sense to me now. Let's pop in. Smodern final result versus Troll. Most important match of the week. Share detail about it, I guess. I don't know what you guys are referring to there. All right. So, our opponent has not made any moves, so we can only talk about the front walls, and let's get cracking on it. Alright, so you know we got the Jango Bam team here. Jango Bam, Queel, IG-11, and Nest. We've got Mon Mothma and my undergeared Katarn here. They can still do good things. Alright, we got Finn, R2, Poe, and the Vet Brothers. And then you have Darth Maul, EP, Sith Marauder, Sidious, and Dooku. Just a decent Sith B team. You know, my problem is that as I fight my way up the ranks, guys, I don't have Starkiller. I don't have the maxed out characters that go with Starkiller. So, you know, you get another, like, I don't know, probably an A team. I guess you would call it an A team out of Dash Rendar, right? My Dash Rendar is 50 shards away from 7 stars. So maybe start of next season, I'll have him as a team. But anyway, I'm finding myself down like 1 or 2 A teams, right? So I'm being forced into the position where if I want to make sure I have enough on defense, I have to set a little bit lighter. And if I'm going to set lighter, I'd rather set a little lighter up top. It's the less valuable half of the map. And that's the way I see it. Feel free to share your feedback on that thought, though. But yeah, like... If I have opponents that want to big dick me with like 4 GLs on defense and Starkiller and stuff like that, I have to hold more for offense or I just have no hope. And I'm not the guy that wants to like say, I can't compete at all for the bottom half of the map, so I better just set a ton of GLs myself and just compete for the top half of the map. That's a fair tactic. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it's just not what I like. I want to try and go for a full clear every time. I want to have my fun doing this, right? DJ Sir Loki, good morning, bro. Good luck today. Beat Maw. Yes, sir. I hope the very best for it. By the way, how did it go for the end of the bracket last week? I forgot to check before it went away. I assume it was you and Pimpo in the end, Sir Loki. How did that pan out? Let me know. I'm so curious. I was so close to beating Pimpo last week, guys, in round 1. He dropped like 4 times on my Jango Bam, but I screwed myself. I put 3 GLs on defense where I should have put only 2 because I had a wipe on his Iden Versio, and he set down 4 GLs and a Starkiller. So it's like, yeah, I couldn't deal with everything. I couldn't full clear. That's the way of it. All right, bottom side. Let's roll. Oh, Sir Loki says, no, you lost to Renzo. You're Caw, bro. You went 2-1. Okay. Was it... So who won the bracket then? Renzo or Pimpo? Last week was a real sweaty bracket. I loved it, guys. It was super fun. I love having the caliber of opponents that I come up against these days. All right, so bottom side, my defense. We've got Darth Revan, Malik... BSF, Set, and Talon, Ray, BB-8, RJT, and Brothers, as advertised, GG Nute team, and then Lord Vader, Darth Vader, Masked Kylo, Royal, and Shore Trooper. Pimpo won the bracket. Okay, well, hats off to Pimpo. I mean, that was a great week. All right, offensive review. Unusual choice from our opponent to set Lord Vader up top, because now I kind of have some discretion in how I want to approach it, right? I'll be able to clear the bottom wall first and think about whether I want to do Slacker or, Slacker with the Night Sisters or Slacker with, First Order. I have options now. Anyway, so he's got a Dash team. Dash over here is not especially fast, but he's 328, so 348 from his leadership, which is still much faster than his BAM will be, and his Queel is 350 on the nose, so 370, exactly too fast for me to use Aurra Gideon, right? Because my Gideon is 370. Who wants a coin flip, you know? This guy is also going to get 20 speed because he's a healer, so he's 291 effective. And then you've got this guy at 275. So what this means is that these first three characters are all going to go before Bam goes into poop stance. So I don't expect I have a huge threat for a large number of birds to fight. Sir Loki says, I beat Chiss from Maw and his 10.7 mil GP account. I laid 5 GLs and Starkiller, and he couldn't clear, and I ground down his 3 GLs and full cleared. So I'm giving you good luck today. Man, that's the kind of, you and Fatal and people doing this like this, you guys are the people I'm looking up to. Like, you got to have all the tools, but also having the comfort to set so many on defense while being able to full clear an equal or nearly equal defense. That's the top end stuff, guys. That's what I'm living for. That is top notch. All right, so anyway, very, very fast team. I'm interested in what you guys think about possibly taking Qui-Gon against that Dash team. Yeah, I know we've got a nest there, but I could do, depending on what my options are when I clear the bottom wall, I could throw Cam in the mix, so I could have like Qui-Gon Jinn, Cam, JKA, Ahsoka, and my Relic 7 Kit Fisto. Lots of damage. I think they're clocked close. They're not clocked perfectly, but it should go JKA, Ahsoka, and then Kit. And that is a lot of boom boom. I wonder if the first boom from Anakin is gonna be enough, though. I wonder if on Anakin's first turn I should basic onto Nest to take away her natural protection. Yes, we'll give her the protection up, but hopefully she takes a turn by the time Qui-Gon dies, and then she'll drop the bonus protection, not have natural protection, and then pop goes the weasel. That's kind of the idea. Smodern says, I fought this lineup earlier. It's killed my Relic Traya. I killed Dash and Queel, but they got birds. Well, see, the thing is, guys, I'd love to use Traya here. I've been using Traya against this historically, but now it seems Traya's highest calling is to be with Zariss against this Iden team, and this is the real deal shit down here. We'll cover it in a second, though. All right, so Bossk lead Bounty Hunters team. Interesting choice. 342. It's very fast. Natural speed. Very, very fast. It's an excellent choice. 338, so not perfectly clocked, but close. And then what's the share out here from Zam? Calculator. So 321 times 1.2 times 0.2. 77 speed getting shared out. That was a 342 boss, so 77 plus 342. 419 off the get. Open to bright ideas, guys, but I'm thinking CLS is the answer for this. I just don't want to have any problem with it. And I'm guessing it's likely my best option to try and... Who should I plug off the bat? Should I... So, if it was a Django lead, I would plug Django because... when he... No, you know what? I think I'll do him anyway because he's going to do the sweep. We'll all counter into him. And that should kill him, and then I can kill him easily and not have to worry about the threat of rockets. If they should get their contract off, which I'm hoping they won't. Is Iden Omicron? We'll get there in just a sec, DJ. Loki, that is... Let's see. Let's see here. Hey, YODAFORCE, that is a grind. It takes a little luck. It's true. CLS will work out. And, okay, yeah, Mary J says, just take out Zam and the Omicron dies. That takes a lot of protection and offense off the table for the other characters. That's probably a fair choice. SB Ovo, first-time chatter. Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. He says that CLS is indeed the answer there. Yeah, there you go. All right, and again, Lord Vader, the Relic 9 Maul, that is real deal right there, man. Relic 9 Royal Guard, Moff Gideon, 370 Moff Gideon. So what is that? 410 Moff Gideon, and then Kylo Ren unmasked. Again, I don't think they make a Lord Vader comp that Slacker can't deal with. If you're trying to do the DACA zombie thing with Watt, your biggest threat to that is if maybe they put a Thrawn in the mix and you're not thinking to bring in a second tank. You want to bring in Faust or somebody, you need a second tank. Sabovo used Hydrate. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I do have a hot cup of coffee. Thank you for the biddies, Yoda. Appreciate you. And again, thanks for this mic, man. People are liking the sound of it. It's banging. Thank you so much. Fantastic stuff. All right, let's check out this Iden. Let's put to rest the suspense. Not an Omicron Iden. So I guess we've got that going for us, but does that make a difference in how you would approach it if you were going to use Traya? Because that punishes attacks out of turn, and Traya's team isn't about the attacks out of turn, right? How does it change the matchup for you if the Omicron's on deck? DJ Sir Loki says, want to gamble on Iden? I'm open to the suggestion, Sir Loki. You know, and if it means that it could free up Traya and I could throw Traya up against Dash, I could live with that. But I don't know that I can... No, you know what? I can't treat that the same way because of BAM, right? Let's think about this. We would be able to sweep off the taunt from IG-11 with Scion. And then I guess we could try to go for the ability block. We'll have so much offense stacked up onto our Traya by the time she takes... See, she'll take a first turn, and I should use Isolate on IG, right? I don't want to get stuck behind IG. Let's think about this. And then I would just want to use her middle to just bop BAM out of existence. But I don't know if that's going to line up the right way. Okay, yeah, Northern Border, exactly. Yeah, the Omicron on Iden, you're saying makes zero difference to Traya. Very good, very good. Plus 35% health and protection only would be the benefit to her. That makes sense. Sir Loki says, nah, stick with Traya and Barriss for Iden. Okay. Something else could work, but you don't want to mess me up. But let's hear the idea, Sir Loki, unless it's, unless you're thinking it's privileged in some way. I'm interested in what you're thinking this suggestion would be. Iden's Omicron is like Zeta Barriss. You'll need Traya, Barriss, or Gas if it's Omicron. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, anyway, enough about topside. Let's go down bottom, where the magic shall begin. Okay, so he has a GG team. So I'm a little fraught about what to do about it, because I could use Bad Batch here straight away, but this suggests to me that there's probably a Qui-Gon in the back. Now, I was thinking about if I do Bad Batch here, I could do like Geos Gideon, I think, against Qui-Gon, right? As long as I should have ability block from Poggle down on Anakin when Qui-Gon dies, we could be okay. But what if, Anakin would get his bonus turn, so it's very important that we would have the ability block. What I was about to say was, what about if there's another serious AoE offense Jedi that's on deck? I'm not the only one who's got that Kit Fisto up and running, Mary J says, imagine Stormtrooper's kit worked where it's gaining 40% for every defeated. Yeah, that's pretty... That is something. That makes sense. Okay, so we've got this Relic 9 Ray, and again, only 11,000 offense with Holdo, BB-8, Vandor, and L3. So the BB-8 is your biggest threat here, right? We're going to have a pre-taunt at the start of battle from L3, so we have to link L3, and we would want to link Ray for the quick charge of C Ultimate, but then we would need to relink L3 and BB-8 before we do the pop, right? So, I don't know if there's anything else I should consider here, but it's 322 plus 30, is it not, from her leadership? Yeah, so 352... 352 is fast, guys. I mean, that little droid's going to take a lot of turns. So the only so I was about to say, this is kind of like a quote-unquote easier Ray comp to go after, if and only if we delete BB-8 before he gets to use Illuminated Destiny. Otherwise, up the creek. DeKalb, morning, man. How you doing? Good to see you. Did you play any more TFT last night, or did you just take off? All right. So anyway, I'm thinking Sith Eternal for this. So check this out. I think our friend made an error here. This is a grave error. This is not an activated Star Killer. We are missing the light side unaligned Force user here, right? So all the bonuses are off the table. This can be stunned. I'm thinking just to use standard Aura lead bounty hunters, because none of these guys are especially fast. Like they're not so fast such that I would feel like I'd need to use Mando lead. He's only 296 here because he's not getting the plus 35 doubled. He's not getting that extra 70 speed. None of his team are. So he's only 296. She's only 313. She's not an especially fast Mara Jade. This guy decided to go with a more offensive route, and I'm sure it's formidable. Yeah, 11-3 is a pretty solid offense number, but not incredibly fast, right? I'm not thinking this is going to be a big problem, so I'm thinking Aura Gideon's going to be just fine. Yeah. Who would I go after right out the gate? I guess it makes sense for me to try and plug who. So Vader's going to crush first, so I don't have to worry about Merciless Massacre right off the bat. I'm not terribly familiar with Second Sister's kit. She's 301. Yeah. Stack has 30%. This is the purge thing. That's not a big deal. This is target damage. Okay, does more damage if target has purge. Consume purge stacks. It's still about target enemy. So she's a single target character, it would seem. Interesting stuff. Okay, and then so anyway, I think there's no impediment here for bounty hunters. And then we have Darth Revan, the Relegate with the Relegate Talon. So you can't do any AoE shenanigans to send her to hell. But yeah, she is robust, very robust. So, and then this is what? This is the 340. Yeah, 344. So 364 effective. Not too fast for our Piet. BSF, Mara, and Malik. So honestly, the biggest threat to me here is probably the Marauder, because I do not have Death Trooper available to me. Spoiler alert. Yeah. So Death Trooper would trivialize Marauder, but I'm going to have to be careful. All right, guys. Let me check my spreadsheet. Let's move you on over here. All right. Yes. So, yeah, about this GG thing. I guess Bad Batch is probably going to be my best bet here. And we'll cross the bridge when we come to it if there's a Qui-Gon in the back. I intend to do Slacker, Watt, and First Order up against the Lord Vader at topside so I can preserve my full Night Sister team. They're not the best on banners, but again, I'm in a situation where I have strictly less good teams than most of my opponents, so I shouldn't be looking to destroy teams. I should be trying to keep things together. All right, let's get a freebie. Let's get the positive mojo going right off the bat. Yes? Sir Boss, redeem the hydrate. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Coffee's a little bitter this morning. Still, it's going to take me where I'm trying to go. Okay, Hunter, Echo, Tech, Amiga, and Rec. Let's pen it in as Bad Batch. Put this over here. So, Hunt, BB, Echo, Tech, Amiga, Rec. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah. DeCobb, you're saying it's probably a trap to Bad Batch it. Well, here's the thing. I don't have to hit the trigger here just yet. But really, my best option to otherwise go after this would be Night Sisters. And Night Sisters versus Nute can occasionally be... it can be bad. It can be bad. I guess the right move would probably be to take Talia instead of Spirit if I was going to do it, because I'd want to be able to drop obviously the target locks, but also the speed down from Nute using Extortion. What do you guys think? You think I should roll the bones? You think I should risk it and go with Night Sisters, or take the sure and steady path with Bad Batch? Northern Border. Tassinix, the most well-spoken Detroit denizen to ever don a jester's hat. Thank you kindly, sir. Thank you kindly. I'm interested, though. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Pull the trigger on this, or roll the bones with Night Sisters? Let's hear it. Oh, you know what? Let me... I always forget that I can do polls. Let me do a poll about it. We got time for this. New poll. Night Sisters or Bad Batch versus GG Nute. Responses. Bad Batch, Night Sisters. And I guess, yeah, we'll just do that. And we'll put up the poll for, we'll say 1 minute. How's that grab you guys? I don't want to keep you waiting all day. Okay, poll is up and running. 60 seconds. Get in your vote. You can decide my fate. First time chatter, Gladiator, do it, he says. So I'm assuming the do it refers to the Night Sisters. But we'll see. We'll see what the polls have to say. Do, 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 do. And we'll start the combat music when we get rolling. That's right. Like one of the Choose Your Adventure books from the 90s. Northern Border, you crusty old fuck. I remember those. Goosebumps had them, right? The reader beware, you choose the scare was the tagline on those books at the time. It was good stuff. Oh, Gladiator says, no, I meant for you to run with Bad Batch. Okay, all right, you guys, 88% overwhelmingly have said just go with Bad Batch, so we're going to just take the plunge. All right, combat music, ahoy. Let's get that rolling. Shields up, weapons online. That's a StarCraft reference, if you ain't know. Okay, gentlemen, let's roll out. Oh, I've got to restart, like right after this. Don't let me forget to restart BlueStacks. Did you guys see Zariss last night? He didn't have any crashes, I think. A couple of my friends that were streaming did. But, man, Zariss had a tough time last night, and I feel so bad for him. That was rough. He had a bunch of drops. He had difficulty scouting his opponent, who's actually my guildmate, because I guess he is pretty good about having a diverse defense. Yeah, there we go. We wanted to get rid of B2. Okay, so now we're kind of free to stack back up, right? Let's do this. Yep. Chop, chop. Nice. Okay, zoom, zoom. Wow, yeah. Yeah, lots of zoomies here. Okay. We got time on our side, though, yes? Let's get that third stack translation there for Hunter. Go after our boy Grievous. We don't have to pay taxes because it's not Nute lead, so let's just not then. 75. That's the kind of opener you're looking for. Do I actually have the in-game sound on? I can't hear a damn thing. Let's check that. Sound is on? Okay. Hopefully y'all hear me. Maybe it's just not enough to turn on my external speakers. I don't know. Alright, 75. Let's put it down. 75. Okay, Ray. So again, this is about whether or not we're going to have a problem with BB. Yeah, let's think about this. So, I do want to take armor. And then as far as tanks go, I was thinking just Gar Saxon. But let's think about how this is going to work. We're not going to have anybody dispel the taunt off of Gar Saxon, right? So that's why I was thinking I could get away with it. If I bring in Piggy, that's safer, but only in the respect that it would mitigate the damage from Ray's ultimate. We know for sure, I'm really very confident that Ray will do her first ultimate before we have the risk of BB-8 popping off with Illuminated Destiny, right? So it's about whether or not we kill him in time for the second one. We don't have any means of dispelling the offense up from Ray if she should get all the buffs from Illuminated Destiny. That's going to be a tough time for us. I don't know. But I'm thinking I'm leaning towards not bringing the Piggy because to what end? It's going to blunt the damage, but it's going to cost me a bunch of banners, right? So that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. What did I have written on the sheet? Yeah, I had written down C, Arm, Gar, and possibly Piggy. Let's think about it. I think it's probably a good idea to bring Pig, because if nothing else, let's say that this could potentially result in either or both of these tanks surviving the first ultimate, and it can't be a bad thing for Ray to have to hit targets that are not Sith Eternal, right? I think that's where I'm kind of leaning towards this. DeKob says, bring the Piggy. Piggy! Alright. Let's go. Oh, wait, guys. Must not noob myself. We are on the latest version of BlueStacks, but, man. I don't know if you guys know Deadpool Kyle, DPK. He was streaming his GAC last night in a friend's Discord, and he had 3 crashes. Now, granted, he was not on the latest version, but I am not looking for that drama for myself. Oh, I'm so excited, guys. I'm only 50 shards away from a 7-star dash, and I have the rest of the team ready to go. Relic 5 on Young Han and on Young Lando. Both of them got their Zetas. Both of them got mods. I still need to do a bit of slicing on Young Han, but getting into a nice position. All right, back to Ray. Let's do it. Do eat. Yeah, DeKob says, yeah, that was a sad time for DPK. Yeah, I feel for the man. Tank. Gar. And Piggy! Alright. Here we go. Okay, we must link these two. Let's keep time on our side as well. Okay. Alright, we'll take the 2, take the money and run. Dance with the boogie. We're biding time. Yes. You know what? Go ahead and do that. Why not give yourself retribution? Why not go ahead and whack those guys? Alright, alright. Chop. There goes the first one. Yeah, I mean, we might as well. We're going to end up deleting L3 with Sith Eternal's ultimate, but why the hell not, you know? Okay, ultimate number 1 on deck. Risky times, risky times. And I'm so glad I brought the second tank, actually. Yeah. Pop. Okay, okay. Definitely want to do the middle here. Let's gain our protection back that we lost. Ray keeps feeding me. That's hot. That's what's up. I guess this is the moment, right? This is the time to do the relink, because we're just about to go anyway. So let's do that. 1. And 2. Okay, good. Wiggles. Hey, this is all according to plan. Do not use Illuminated Destiny. Ooh. Ooh. We're in trouble. We are in trouble. Might have to do some kind of cleanup. Might have to do some kind of cleanup. That is very fast, BB. Okay, okay, okay. Pop goes the Weasels. Yes, good, good. Oh, and the offense down was dropped. Why was it dropped? Dispel all buffs on deceived enemies. I forgot about that. Okay, we don't have to worry about critical strikes. Oh, that was beautiful, guys. That was beautiful. All right, we don't have to worry about critical strikes from true damage, so no reason to worry about that. And a hot tip from a friend of mine, Sins of the Father. Just use basics here on Ray. Kill Ray first. Because then you have the discretion to stack your protection back up and finish with 1 banner more, right? So we're going to just stick to that. Ooh, man, I could do another delete here, though. How should we approach this? No. We'll do what I was told to do. Stick to the script, Tessence. Now, okay. Now, what happens if I do the pop here? We're gonna take. So, if I don't do the pop here, she's gonna do another ultimate. That can't be better banners than just doing the ultimate now. It can't be. Yeah, well, alright, that's fine. We have to take our lumps. Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? We tried to be clever. We tried to be clever, and it's okay. It's okay. Alright, 55. Alright, we did take Pig. Let me change that on the sheet, because Pig was... And I'm actually going to put a comment here. Definitely a good call to have brought the second tank. 55. Alright, no drops, no whammies. Hey, we've went 2 fights without a drop. Okay, so this one. Aurra. Now, which one would you go after first here? Who would you try to lock down? We can stun people, right? So I'm thinking the right one to go after here is probably Mara Jade, because Starkiller isn't gonna do much. His condition isn't fulfilled, and I don't want to have the risk of getting a whole bunch of debuffs put on me. Maybe it's better to go after Darth Vader, though, because I guess he would be the biggest, most imminent threat on deck, right? But who's... Alright, we have to think about who we're going to mass on, and then we have to think about who we're going to delete, right? So, let's say that the delete should still probably be Starkiller, right? So, yeah, I think we can try and be greedy. We can use Bossk's second ability to stun on Mara Jade when we do the mass assist. And then we can use Aura's second to go under stealth, and then we'll use her basic to plug Darth Vader. But wait a minute, what's his unique say? He can't be feared, right? But he can be stunned? He can be stunned. Oh, he doesn't... Wait a minute, what is it? Immune to turn meter reduction. Right. So we're not doing TMR. Okay. Maybe he's not immune to fear. Maybe I'm misremembering that. Alright. I think we got the game plan, though. So that is Aurra Boba. Bossk, Grief, Mando. We are safely faster than any of these characters. I think our plan is good. Let's roll. Man, this new mic is slick. It's beautiful, and it's small. It doesn't take up a ton of space on my desk. Okay, you. Off with your head. Holy crap. Okay, so we didn't actually stun anybody. Probably better to try and get that. Okay, mass up onto you then, Vader. No reason to let you do a crush if I can help it. People who need to get deleted, I guess you will just yeet! And pop go to Weasel. And taunt up. Buckle down. Stun. Devil himself couldn't have done better. Alright, let's think about this. We can just close out the fight. There's no reason to push anything along. Okay, alright, so... how should we deal with this? Zariss' damage is trivial, so if I had to choose... Yeah, this is good. So where's our... let's do an ability block. I don't care. I mean, it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. Okay, where are we at? We're already capped off back to full land of days. I'm into it. All right, we'll just bide our time. See if we can't just keep her stun locked until we do another delete, or we can just pop her right here. Yeah, or not. Do that. Okay, you did your heal. Yeah. Might as well put the days back down and say goodnight. 65. Okay, that's a good one. Hopefully we don't come to regret having used that team there. I might have been able to go at it with a lesser team, but I don't know. Didn't feel right to truly underestimate those characters. Alright, time for the big fight here. Troopers versus Darth Revan. Here we go. So, Veers, Dark, Hiet, Stark, and Range. Do I care? Let's think about this. So, the way this should go is Piet mark Dark. Stark goes next. Stark's going to do his buffs so that we have the turn meter high across the whole team. On his next turn, he can do his basic onto Sith Marauder. Hopefully apply defense down. We want to try, like, the Bastila Shan at Relic 7 is relatively fragile, so we can use her to make sure that we get a kill to get our turn meter up. But I don't think I want to kill her first because the real disruptor here is that Marauder. Oh, he just got a 56 on something, Benjamin? Good eye. Oh, 69. 69. 69. That's funny. All right, let's write down what he fought. So he went after DR. Ooh, and he had a drop. He had a drop on GG Nute. Ha-ha! Brilliance. Brilliance. We'll take it. BSF, Set, Talon. And that was, what, 56 you said? And then he got another 3 for his trouble on GG. So 3 banners there. We'll put down 3+ for that. Pen it in. GG, B1, B2, Nute, Magna. Now he's in on Lord Vader, Darth Vader, Kylo, Royal, and Shore. Thank you, my love. Ooh, nice. Over easy eggs. That is fantastic. My wife just served me up 3 over easy eggs with Frank's Red Hot on a bed of hash browns. Looky that. Looky that. Why she likes to serve me food while I'm streaming, I don't know, because I don't like eating in front of people, and I'm sure you don't really want to see me eating, but eggs are a time-sensitive affair. So I hope you'll all forgive me if I try and sneak in a bite here and there. Let's also take a moment to watch how he does, yes? common. 1 drop. So he's got 1 drop there on GG. Or rather, 1 hold for me. Terminology. Okay, mark that up. And then what was it? Ray. So... let's see how it goes, MG. How's it going? Silent Beast, how you doing, man? Appreciate you. First time chatting, really? Wow, I never knew that. But, man, good to see you here. Man, these eggs are good. Yes, Northern Border. It is a perfect plate. Very picturesque. My wife can cook. It's true. Come on, MG. Let's see what you got. Show me what you got. What do you guys think? It's a slacker? Okay, he one-shot that. Primebot, squeal on him. What's the man up to? Oh, MG. MG says, MG just DM me. He says, hey, I see you streaming. Good analysis. Thank you, man. If you're listening, thank you so much. Appreciate you watching. I know, so MG's out in Germany. He speaks English, but he's got to do some Google Translate for some things, so he didn't want to join us on voice today, but appreciate you being around, man. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the viewership. Primebot, squeal. Okay, so you got a 66. Yeah, so I'm going to call it a 66, because well, 56 plus 10. We'll do it like that. That way we know that that was his first attack, right? And then Primebot, tell me what he did. Tell me what he did there. Yeah, MG just DM me. He's like, haha, yes, loss versus GG. Just covers his face emoji. I'm like, yes, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I'll take it how they come. And it's really neat that we have Nute there as a survivor, right? Because, well, I guess he can go right after GG, so it's not as neat. Not as neat, but... Alright, Primebot, come on, tell me. What did he do on Lord Vader? Let's hear it. I'm not going to do the math, so just help me be lazy, buddy. More of an eating eggs mood than math mood. There it is, 64. 64 is... it has to be JMK or JML, because it's damn sure not Slacker. We know that, right? Interesting. Interesting stuff. Okay, we'll see what he does to the rest of this. Let's move back into what we were doing. We'll check on MG here shortly. Oh, did I miss something? Did I miss a sub? Oh, no. Hey, Real Jabba the Hutt and Silent Beast. Thank you so much for the follows. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. The Real Jabba the Hutt. The real one. Back from the dead. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Northern Border says, unless it was a ballsy slacker Watt duo. You really think you can do that? You really think you can do that, Northern Border? And yet, Northern Border, you're thinking it's a Night Sister versus GG loss? Maybe. Mini Kata, first time chatter. Good to see you, man. Giving a shout out to Northern Border. Okay, so again, back to the plan. All right, guys, let's see where this goes. Into the abyss. Okay, let's go ahead and target him. You now. Ooh! No, yeah! Yeah, bruh! All that sweat, all that worry. Oh, wow, the elite dodge. That's pretty slick, actually. I don't like you now. Okay, yes, please kill. Yes, there we go. Back in business. Let's think about this. It's not time. If we do the basic here, that's probably good. We're not going to proc him. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Come on. Come on. Don't do me like that, bro. People are taking turns. What should we do? Turn meter wise. Everybody else looks good. Don't form up. Just basic. Yep. Mash him into non-existence. Basic off the foresight. Good, good, good. Now, we can't call assist here. So this is the time to try and do AoE shenanigans. Yes? AoE, we would normally reserve this. Let's think about this. We want to do the smash here, right? We want to do the smash to do AoE damage to Talon, and then hopefully the AoE that comes out of Dark Trooper next might... I don't think it's going to kill her because she's Relic 8. She's quite well equipped for the purpose, right? This is where we take our gamble. We'll do the AoE here. Oh, we almost got her. Damn. Almost got her, too. All right, all right. What are we going to do, guys? That's not good. That's really not good. So, what's the rest of our turn meter situation look like? Well, we have him coming on. Okay, we can bulk up here. We can't get a mass assist, but at least we can bulk up. Now we can AoE. This AoE does damage to all enemies, so that should be enough. Oh, shit. This is tough, guys. This is not good. Yeah, that's real not good. It's real. It's not good. It's real not good. Do we do the form up or do we do the basic? Form up. Let's think about it. We got turn meter capped off on a couple characters. Let's just go for the basic. Okay. We boom him. Okay, yes. And that's it. Alright, we take our lumps. 60 banners. Unfortunate, but that's, you know, the man got what he paid for. The man paid for his Relic 8 Talon, and damn if that Relic 8 did not come in handy. We would have probably chipped her off there and been able to avoid her savior, the Darth Revan, had we been able to land that. But, you know, no points for second place on that. Very good. Very good. Okay. Let's see there. Yeah, Northern Border, they did do Lord Vader dirty. I wish they would take a look at that, because, I mean, I know that they're looking at the Slacker Watt Daka Zombie thing, and I agree that they should look at it. I don't like the idea of... I like that, you know, Galactic Legends can counter other Galactic Legends. They can have kits that lend themselves to it. But I don't like the idea of one Galactic Legend just trivializing the other. I don't really care for that. Okay. Oh, Mini Kata, you're not a man. That's my bad. Appreciate you, sister. Kata is like another angry gypsy grandmother in Despicable Me 3. May your body be buried with onions. It's very specific. When I was at summer camp, Boy Scout summer camp as a kid, there was one of the guys who ran like one of the crafting areas. He was a Native American gentleman who went by the name of Cliff. And when kids were getting out of line, he would just kind of like stop what he was doing, like deadpan look at you, like stick out a finger and say, "May the good Lord turn your nose upside down, so when it rains, you will drown." People straightened up. They don't know. You know, maybe that's some kind of curse. You don't want the drama. Okay, Despicable Me. I don't know anything about Despicable Me. Yes, got a laugh out of that one, did you, Kata? Fair enough. All right, guys, we've paid the blood price. We are through the front wall. Let's check on what our friend's up to down here. Still plotting and scheming. Ha ha! All right, so he had a drop on Ray too, and he only took out Poe for his troubles. You still got the real business end of this team surviving. That is a tough scenario. My plot, my scheme has come to pass. Excellent, excellent, excellent. One hold. We'll just put a pin right in that one. That's good. So he gets 1+ banner for that, right? +1 banner. Beautiful. All right, through the gate, let's get back to see what he's got on the bottom wall, because, okay. All right. It was not the surprise penis that I had feared. Oh, he reserved his what? Who'd he pull out? Sunfank, Soldier, Poggle. Poggle's not here. Where's Poggle? Why is Poggle not here? What's up with this Droideka? Is there some kind of secret sauce here? Just a standard looking offense. Slow speed, okay. Enormous damage. That is enormous damage. My Relic 7 Droideka, when I had it in an offense set, was about 10-5. So that is a deliberate effort at enormous damage. Alright, Mother Talzin. Man, I haven't fought one of these recently on defense, so let's think about this a sec. Mother Talzin, Visage, Daka, Spirit, Zombie. Let's get all this in on the spreadsheet, folks. GBA, Spy, Soldier, Sunfac, Droideka. Mon Mothma, Katarn, the real deal Katarn at that. The Relic 8 Katarn. And we'll check that speed just for giggles. And then Kara. Oh, he went back into combat. You saw the flicker on the screen. He's doing a fight. We'll see. Alright, Katarn is 284 in an offense set. Formidable. 284 divided by 0.7. Oh, well that is definitely not what I meant to type. 284 divided by 0.7 is 405 effective on that first turn. Woohoo! Yeah, so I'm going to Jawas this and the banners are going to suck. And the potential exists that we could lose because this guy, when he does his second usage of Power of the Valley, is just going to lights out somebody. And I want to save Zariss to go with Triumvirate against the Iden team up top, so I can't use her here to blunt that damage. Oh, yeah, MG DM me. He said, BB-8 killed me. I give up, no more time. Okay, he's saying he might not have time to do more attacks. Let's have a look-see at that. Yes, Kata, you would feel cursed if that was told to you. It's true. Cliff was an intimidating dude, and he wore like I don't know what you call it, like a poncho, but it was actually of like woven multicolored fabric. Maybe that is just a poncho. When I think of a poncho, I'm thinking of like rain protection gear, so it's like plastic or something. Thank you, Sir Loki. Yes, so far so good. Things are looking nice. Jawas time. You can kill any of those teams with Palpatine, says Kata. Yeah, Palpatine is down here on defense. Maybe not the best usage of Palpatine, but it was either like Palpatine here or Sass, and I was like, I mean, Palpatine's probably just strictly a better choice here, I guess. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. He cleaned up Rey on the second go. So that, all right, guys. So I'm thinking, our man's in some trouble here. So that's 2 GLs on Rey, and we know that he had to, unless Northern Border is right, and this guy pulled off something real fancy with just Slacker and Watt against my Lord Vader. I'm thinking both JML and JNK are consumed here. Now, he saved what? What do we have? We had 1 GL at bottom front. We have Lord Vader up top, right? Yeah. So we know that he has 4 GLs for attack. So, okay. So what does that mean? It's JML, C, Slacker. So, Slacker. If he didn't use Slacker there, we'll see how it goes. Very, very good. Kata says, I love my Order 66 banners with an undersized Palp on offense. When you're doing Palp on offense, are you always having Darth Vader with him when you're going like for a lesser team, like what I've got to fight in the back? Because I really am enjoying having my Darth Vader married to Lord Vader these days. I just think it has a better potential to impede Jedi, you know? And against opponents like this one, where I strongly suspect he used either JMK or JML against my Lord Vader, it seems like a good bet to set Darth Vader down. Alright, well let's do what we know we're doing here. We know that Jawas will not have a higher calling than this Mon Mothma. Oh man, we got options, guys. Options. Feel fancy. Okay. Gentlemen, do the do. Okay, yeah, Kata says that it's, she says, definitely using Palpatine, Vader, Mara, and Thrawn. So yeah, Vader's got to be part of it. Okay, you can go ahead and kill him. That's fine. All right, kill him. That's fine. Not that one. Stay away from that one. Get! All right, that's fine. Go on. Go on. No, not that one. All right, well, that's fine. I mean, you got like a billion bombs on you, so maybe it's enough. Start popping, guys. I need you to actually, like, kill yourselves sooner than later if it's all the same to you. Please, do the dying thing. Aha! Terrible banners, as predicted, but all Relic 5 Jawas, we made it through. If they were Relic 7, perhaps better banners. But I do not have the Relic 7 materials just to burn on those guys right now. So 53, pen it in. We've got Nebbit, Jawa S, Jawa E, Jawa, and Dathja. Excellent. Okay, so we still have Geos Gideon to trivialize something. I guess we don't need to think about this too hard. How do I want to deal with Night Sisters? So we don't have JML assigned anywhere. Let us consider our options. 6 squads to kill. We have JML, who's not assigned. CLS, who is assigned. Maul Mandos, who is not assigned. How should we think about this? What's the speed of these two, just out of curiosity? So 228, plus if I go in with Maul, Maul's going to have buffs. Who else is going to have buffs? No one else at the start of battle. And it's plus 15... Asajj gets plus 15 speed at start of battle per each enemy without buffs. So 15 times 4, 60. So 288 plus 30 is what? Man, I'm 288 plus 30, mental math, 318. 318 effective. 318 effective. Let's think about that. Is there any reason why that's a big threat to me? I don't think so. 318 isn't particularly scary, but it is something to think about. This is a very fast Malevolence, so 310. Not especially. That's pretty good. 11,000, but under 50% critical chance on Mother Talzin is not great. Northern Border. You have a guy in your guild who's 18-1 in the new format. One of those small GP rocket ships. I'll be damned. That's awesome. Okay. Benjamin, you say, haha, so much fun. What's the fun? Okay, so we'll think about how we want to deal with that. So that means that we can do... We don't have to be risky about that dash team, right? So because Nest is on that dash team, I don't want to use Maul. Maul has a tendency to stall out on dash. We could try the Qui-Gon thing, but realistically... If I use JML... Now, I don't want to Arnold myself with JML versus Nest, but the difference is I think I would have Cam, right? I would do like JML, Cam, Jolie, +2. And then with the armor shreds and everything, I think that would be sufficient. Alternatively, we could do a JKR lead up top. JKR, JKL, something like that. Because JKR lead means that every time we're doing basics onto Nest, we'll reduce her max health. And so we can take her out that way. So that's another route to the same result. Alright, let's keep thinking about it while I'm using teams that I for sure have assigned, right? We know for sure that we're going to do Slacker. Okay, he made it through the gate. He made it through. Alright, so he got through on the second shot. Primebot, tell me what he's up to. Okay, he did 40 banners. That had to have been the Ray. So we'll do... Maybe... No, it did. I don't think it reported it out of order. And he killed Ray before he killed GG. So 1 plus 40? That seems low. 41 banners total. I guess he might have had a tough time on the second cleanup, which is honestly kind of likely. Alright, that's fair. And it's 240 for the zone. And Primebot said that he got 280. So 280. So 40 banners there. So 43 for the grand total on GG. And now it looks like it says he's done another 2 battles since. Yeah, he's been up top. Been a busy boy up top. No drops. So what was the first one? He got a 60 and a 63. Alright, anybody's guess. I'm going to say he 63'd the Maul team. That would be my best guess. Maul, EP, Marauder, Sidious, and Dooku, 63. And then Mon Mothma, Kara, Pal, HRS, and Katarn for what? For 60. Okay. Alright, looks like we're caught back up. Now let's see how he does on Django Bam. Django Bam. Because if it's going to go south on him, it's going to go south on him pretty fast. So I don't think we'll have to wait long, yeah? And then he has the Finn team to progress through. Finn, R2, O, H, C. Very good. Okay, he one-shot that. Took it right on out. Maybe he went in with a very serious team to trivialize it. We'll see. We'll see what Primebot has to say about that one. Man's moving right along, though. Man, he's moving way faster than me. Jeez. Yeah, the Jawas Mon Mothma was fun, Benjamin. Yes, it's always a hot mess, but you'll take it, right? Arnold is now a verb. Yeah. You don't. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, Arnold. I think a lot of people like to hate on Arnold, but the thing is like if you've been watching any of his content, say over the last 2 years, the guy's gotten way better at the game. You can't say he hasn't. And that was unfortunate what happened to him at the end of last season in that match versus Pimpo, but that's a lesson he won't soon forget, and I won't soon forget either. When I think of JML versus Nest, I'm thinking it's got to be with like a JKA or a Cam, something. You need a real punchy damage dealer to have that not go south on you. That's right, Northern Border. He does deserve a ton of credit. He really has gotten so much better. He does very, very well. Mary J says, his entertainment brings me in, regardless of winning or losing. I can appreciate that. For me, it's a little bit superfluous, but he's not doing that for me, right? Like a certain type of viewer wants all that flash and pizzazz and, you know, yelling, hooting, hollering, and dancing. You know, I appreciate his hustle, I appreciate his skill, and I watch clips of his, and there's definitely things that I learn sometimes from some of his clips, but I can't watch his stream long form. I end up getting more annoyed than I am entertained. Yes, my wife refers to herself in the third person there in the chat. She appreciates his marketing abilities, still hates him though. That's rough, lady. Alright. Stick to the script. Let's actually do a restart. Let's not bring the bad juju upon us by getting cocky now and assuming that blue stacks won't screw us. Mary J says, I watch everyone. I have my entertainment streams I watch, and I have my strategic streams. I'm right there with you, sir. I'm right there with you. I appreciate where you're coming from. All right. My wife asks which one is TAS, and Mary J says I'm pretty sure TAS can figure that out. Hopefully a little of both, probably more towards the strategery side, yes? Alright, so he's made that through 292, so that's another, so that's 52, right? So he 52'd that Finn. He barely survived the Finn team. Ah, man, I love that team. That team is cheap. And what did he get on the one before? 60. He got 60 on the Django Bam. Alright, so that was definitely not a GL or something used. Is our man going in on fleets? Let's have a look-see. And I can talk about the back wall now. So anyway, here's the fleets. Nothing terribly surprising here, right, guys? It's kind of par for the course. The thing is that, like, if my opponent's willing to reserve Negotiator, he'd probably be able to run right after my Negotiator with ITB and clean it up in a jiff. But most people aren't trying to do that these days, because if you set down your own Negotiator team, probably with TIE Bomber, and you know that they're doing any Negotiator compound defense themselves, you are forcing them into a situation where they have a better than even chance to drop. Executor is, of course, the same. I mean, that fight is so full of RNG, right? Negotiator. Alright, and then let's talk about... we'll come back and see how he's doing on Executor, but let's have a look-see down here. Alright, so here's what I set down in the back, guys. JMK, Cat, GK, Padme, and Ayla. And that was the trap. The JMK was the trap. Let's see what he can do. Also, Gas is back there. Maybe that'll complicate him, too. Maybe I could have put Gas up top. You might have made the case for that, but I was thinking that if for any reason my opponent has multiple drops on my stuff down south, I might be able to draw his CLS, right? Because you could use CLS... You can use GG versus CLS, and you can use CLS versus GG. I've seen it go both ways. And if things went south, he might have not had CLS to deal with Gas. We'll see how he ends up going about it. Gas, Rex, Arc, Echo 5s, and then Iden, my undergeared Iden. Iden's undergeared. Everybody else is doing okay, so so he has to work through all them first. Iden, Snow, Magma, Storm, and Death. Alright, let's check in on that Executor fight, yes? TJ, how we doing? All one-shots. We're through the front zone. I'm a little slow on my attacks here because I'm enjoying watching MG go about his business. So he's had 2 drops so far. One on Ray and one on... Who was it? GG. So right now we've certainly got a bit of a lead, but I haven't done any other attacks outside of the bottom zone. So we'll get back to me. But while we're all here, let's watch MG do this attack, and maybe I can try to polish off these eggs. Nobody likes cold eggs. Watch the bastard one-shot this week. No offense, MG. You're a nice guy. If you one-shot my Executor, you're a bastard. TJ, you just helped Lego to an epic Super Bowl-esque full clear in GAC. Very well done. Yeah, I think I saw you last night helping Yoda, right? There was a bunch of people on the server late last night. I was playing other games with other friends. Otherwise, I would have popped in to see what was cracking. That's right, Emmett. I'm a full clear of these eggs. No prisoners. We're almost there, I promise, guys. Appreciate your patience, really. Aha! Alright, he's got a 2-shot. He's taken out Razor Crest, but it's a 2-shot. Really good position, guys. We're in a really good position. I think we're, barring anything truly catastrophic, I think we're think we got this one. So I really just need to not crap the bed here on this dash team, yes? Alright, we're going to do CLS here, as planned. Stick to the script. Come forth, gentlemen. Let us do battle. Alright, we'll follow the suggestion from chat to plug Zam off the Git and take all those extra stats off the table. That's right, Mary J. No dropped eggs. No dropped eggs, that's right. No prisoners here. What starting 3 was that for my Executor, I assume? Of course, it was the standard. It was Xanadu, Blood, Houndstooth, and Razor Crest. So, nothing surprising there. I don't like to overthink it, guys, because I know that there's some people that try to catch people out by having... I think it's Boba Fett up front, right? Because that supposedly very much stymies the Malevolence counter, because then when you have Xanadu Blood come in first off the bench, he really accelerates the locked debuffs, you know, for the Executor Ultimate. So if you run in with that quote-unquote standard Malevolence counter to Executor when Boba Fett's up front, you may well lose. I get that, but for me, that seems kind of janky, because that relies on your opponent to be ignorant of what that is. And maybe you can catch them there, but I don't want to rely on my opponent's ignorance. I want to rely on setting the squad that is most probable to stymie them, whether or not they know what they're doing. So that's what I'm thinking. R8, IG88, 100% stymies Malevolence versus Executor. Okay, maybe that's what I'm thinking, is it was IG up front instead of Boba. Either way, like, I hear what you're saying, and you know, if you scout your opponent out, and he just has a long and storied history of only that, and you've never seen anything else, you have to see whether anybody's ever tried that against him, I guess. If you want to try it, you can. You might be able to catch somebody out. But that's not the way I want to play the odds, right? I don't want to depend on somebody not knowing how to handle themselves. Especially at the level, with the level of competition that I fight. Northern Border says, we faced a wall last TW and it was brutal. I'm assuming with IG88 start. Boba is the tricky one that Rebels ruins. That's right. Okay, yeah, because I had chat save my bacon on that a couple weeks back in week 1, right? We encountered that. Y'all told me to go in with Rebels instead of Malevolence, and damn if it didn't save my ass. Actually, I think that was against you, wasn't it, Northern? Weren't you the one who tried to catch me out with that? And you would have done it too, had it not been for chat trying to save my bacon. So appreciate you. IG88 is the one that can't be gamed, so you can't game him with the Rebels. Very interesting. Oh, but Mary J says you can rebel the IG88 start. All right, Mary J and Northern Border, y'all fight nicely about the truth of that one. Let's get underway. Too much jawjacking, not enough murder. All right, say goodnight. Leave Brittany alone. Okay, TW attack phase began. No need to strip turn meter from a stunned target. Let's consider this. Do I want to actually try and remove turn meter? Weakest enemy. So you are going to do what? Dispel all buffs, remove 100% turn meter. I feel like this has to be the right move. I don't want him to do his mass assist. Oh, that sucks. That sucks! Okay, we got that stun. Don't need to push turn meter back on a stunned target. Let's buff up. Okay. Might as well blind, folks, while we're all here. Okay. AoE seems like a decent choice. We'll kill Bossk, possibly Zam with the expose. Yeah, alright. All's well that ends well. You're still blinded, so I'm not worried about you. You don't have stuff that says you can't be evaded. Let's check where we are. How we doing on stacks of translation? Chewbacca. Let's go ahead and put that on Chewbacca. Go after Boba Fett. Keep plugging Boba Fett. Okay, he's down and out of the game. We'll keep ignoring Jango for the moment. Ah, yeah. Alright, get countered into non-existence. I say let's do the sweep, boys, and we'll clean it up. 64. One banner lost. I'm here for that. I am down with that. Okay, we'll mark it green. 64. Okay. Yeah, Mary J says that he saw Zariss do that. Do the Rebels against the IG-88 opener. Okay, so yeah. So it's not a sure thing to impede Rebels. Alright, fair enough. Let's check on MG. How's all this going back here? Okay, not a second attempt made on Executor, has not attempted Negotiator. So either he got busy. Yeah, he got 4 banners there against Executor. Let's pen that down. So 4+. Okay. Did he come back here and do anything? Nope. Nothing yet. Alright. Well, let's get back to the action then. Okay, so Lord Vader. We're going to do Slacker. It is my position that Watt belongs in the second spot here, whether or not you're doing Daka Zombie, because I've seen it. I've seen it too many times. People put the wrong tech. When you have Daka in the second slot, I've seen it. She's a tall enough girl where people are trying to put the tank tech on Slacker, and you end up putting it on Daka. Now, there's some debate about the interchangeability of those techs between Slacker and Daka. The benefit of tank tech on Daka is, she just has a lot less health to work with than Slacker, so her being able to drop a high number of dots off her at the start of her turn may well save her when you're all ability blocked by Lord Vader's ultimate, right? Flip side of that is, if you end up getting ability blocked and locked down by Lord Vader when you have the health tech on Slacker, it's not enough. Like that, if you were watching Zariss last night, he did it that way, and he was holding on pretty well. But Maul lived for too long and was able to whack Slacker down into the yellow range, and then that healing immunity and the big hits from Lord Vader, not being able to have that big chunk of protection come back, even though he only has Slacker doesn't have an incredible amount of protection, right? But to be able to have that come back, at least a third of it, is pretty important when you need to be enduring a bunch of different hits. So my take is to have Watt in the second slot. And let's see here. Okay. Yeah, Mary J says, still waiting for 2 of your opponents to attack. 2 of your opponents? So you run multiple accounts. You play 3 accounts. Jeez. I mean, hats off to you, man. That is an absolutely enormous amount of effort. The amount of time I put into just 1 account, I cannot imagine what it takes to properly administrate 3. And you won on your smallest one, and you did have it happen to you where the wrong text went out, but you still won. I bet you it was hairy, though, wasn't it? It wasn't an easy fight. All right, let's go back over to First Order. We'll pick up our friends here, Hux, Red, and Crew. Let's think about this. Do I want to actually use Crew here? We could put another stun on somebody. Let's think about it. So the question is... No, you know what? I'm cool with using Crew here. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, guys. Away we go. Into the Abyss. Last raid boss of the encounter. Alright, tank out to Slacker. So, let's think about this. Who is he going to stun? It won't matter. It won't matter. Let's go ahead and stab you. We can't take too much time thinking about our moves. It's a bad bit of business. You come out here. All right, we still have to double stab you. That's fine. We'll take our stacks. Okay, we got that going for us. We can put health out onto red. Red is most important for our stuff. We don't need to do the Dispel here because we've got Slacker's Swipe next on deck. Unfortunately, we don't get to swipe a stun target, but c'est la vie. Boom, boom. Okay, okay. Pops. Okay, you don't need to do all that, friend. Okay. Wow, that was one pow from him. Okay, well, that was something. Who's next? Step right up. Yes, kill Hux if you want to kill anybody. That's fine by me. Basic here. Good, good. We need to keep it moving. Don't be flippant with the time. Okay, we'll do that. Alright, Moff Gideon dodge. It's not ideal. Okay. All this is kind of not ideal, but great timing for us to pop out of the ability block. Oh, that's smooth. That is real smooth like. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm going to miss out on a whole bunch of Siphon, right? I guess I should still probably do my 3 swipes because it's important to try and kill Maul here. I don't want Maul alive. I was going to do a stab into 2 swipes, but no, I don't think so. Come on, say goodnight to the bad guy. Come on. Come on. Come on. You bastard. Oh, that's not good. No es bueno. And he's got his 5 too. I don't want to... So here's the thing, guys. I'm not going to take myself on the ruse cruise here, right? Even though I'm at 95%, I don't want to take the 5 thunks here. And I don't think a sweep is likely to kill. So we're a little short of ideal, but I'm going to take it. Okay. And let's just keep the swipes moving and hope that that's enough. Because we're getting juggled between the tanks. That sucks, but gotta pay the blood price. Let's go, let's go. Cha-cha real smooth. Dun 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 dun. Turn it up. To the left. Didn't kill Moff Gideon. Got an armor shred on us. No es bueno. Okay, so we finally killed Moff Gideon, but for the grace of God. Night-night? Hopefully? No. Jeez, he's made of iron. Iron, I say. Alright, fine. Stab him. Man, I'm just getting juggled. Juggled! And I'm also getting just crap. Are you kidding me? You're dodging everything? Kiss my ass, video game. 1:20 with this shit? Come on. I want to go. I want to go for this. I want to go for the... Yeah. Let's do the greed. Let's do the greed. Aha! Okay. Let's get to stepping. Lots and lots of damage to do. Not so much time. Okay. Yes, good. Oh, we might even kill him in the ultimate, have the extra banner for the protection. Yes. Well, you know, it's the thought that counts. Actually, aha! Take it. All right, made it into the last minute, but we handled ourselves. I like the choice to have gone in with the 2 stacks of the ultimate when I did there while Maul was still alive. Eating those 5 hits from Maul, bad times. Bad times. All right, market is green, 53. Take the money and run. Mary J says, it was real. It was bad. It was real bad. Yeah, it could have been. It could have been terrible. Glad we made the choice we did. Oh, all right. MG's made another move. What does PrimeBot have to say about that? 48 banners. Okay, so the man cleaned up on the Executor. So let's put that down. 48 plus 3 for his trouble. Or 48 plus 4. So a grand total of 52 on the fight. I dig it. I'm here for it. Next, step right up. Don't be shy. Iden Versio. Now let me ask you guys a question. I know that Marauder is typically thrown in with this team because it's just a robust character. Likelier to survive, likelier to preserve banners, and also hit stuff. Hit stuff. But I don't have that, right? So the question is, do I bring Sass here in with this team in addition to Zariss? Or should I just leave Sass off the deck? What do you think? Let's hear what y'all think about that. Think it's going to be a waste, guys? Or some benefit to bringing her along? She's Relic 5, she's decently fast, but there's so much AoE on this team, and it's not like she's a particularly robust character health-wise, right? Mary J hasn't faced an Iden yet. How many people we got watching? We got 22 viewers. I mean, I could put out a second poll. Let's, new poll, another 1-minute poll. Bring Sass with Trio Zariss versus Iden? Yes or no? 1 minute. Start the poll. We're running. We're running. Let's hear what you guys think. Click the magic button. And while we're waiting on that, we can actually go back and see. Alright, MG, you attacking anything? What you up to down here, young man? Alright. Biding his time. Okay, alright, he's in on Negotiator. Alright, we'll just chill here and watch this while we wait for the poll to end. It'll be very telling if he one-shots this. That was I think that was a quick one-shot too. Possibly I'm not facing a Negotiator there in the back. All right, what you say there, PrimeBot? You have to tell me. Okay, yes. So 80% of you guys say to bring Sass along. All right. We'll put it in your capable hands. It might help. It might come to naught, but we'll see what comes of it. All right, off we go. Okay, shields up. All right. Let us consider that. All right, we can't. Yeah, we don't have the special, and we lost cooldowns because of Death Trooper doing the do. Ooh. Well, we wish you well. All right, let's think about this. We probably want to take the goodness off of Snow Trooper, right? Let's get rid of that crit damage. Yeah, that was probably helpful. Let's go ahead and get defense up since we're all in the neighborhood for it. Yes, we still are impeded by no cooldowns. Oh shit, guys, we're in trouble. Wow, that's a Relic 7. That is a Relic 7 Zariss that just got lit up. Lit up. Good news is we get to Stone Age their cooldowns, but to what end? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, please don't kill. Oh, shit, guys. Guys, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Night-night to you. You don't get to come back because Nihilus is a thing. All right, enough with that. Let's see. Shut down the turn meter train by destroying Snow Trooper. Get! You get! All right. It's rough. It's real. It's real rough, but we're going to make it. This might just kill Magma with just a basic. Nope, okay. Well, it definitely wasn't going to kill Death, I'll tell you that. Basic. Mary J, because Nihilus is a thing. Yeah, I mean, hey, screw Iden and the horse she rode it on. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No Death Mark. No, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. We might lose our boy here. Stone Age. Okay, I'm into this. Okay, so yes, let's think about it. What's the right move? Yeah, just bop, bop. Get on out of here. Okay, okay, okay. We're not going to be able to recover banners that matter, guys, so say goodnight to the bad guy. All right, there it is. 53. It was gruesome. It was gruesome, but it's a one-shot. Whoo! Okay, we'll put the win down. We'll say 53, and we'll put a note in here. Dicey. Sass never got a turn. Consider not bringing her in the future. Not unless I make her, like, incredibly more robust or incredibly faster, right? But she'd have to be... No, no. Speed isn't the way to do it. It would have to be bulk. She never got a turn. Scion got one turn. Traya, Nihilus cleaned up the whole team. We'll take it. We will take it. That was disgusting. Absolutely brutal. Whew! Okay. Let's have a look. What does PrimeBot say? So 253 is what he got on the... So 253 minus 186 is 67 is what he got on Negotiator. 67 is a decent score. Okay. Has he made any moves bottom side? Let's have a see. Let's have a look at that. Nope, 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 nope. Plotting and scheming, perhaps. We'll find out. We'll find out. Okay. 3 squads left to clear. We have many, many, many options. So, we know that Dash is the toughest one on deck. We have to think about what our highest banner options are. Not because we have to for this matchup. Our opponent has a bunch of drops, so it's not that we have to think about being deliberately more efficient for the sake of this match, but I'm just trying to put myself in that practice in general. Because if you've been watching me for several seasons now, I try to just make sure I use an appropriate counter to get through the fight. I'm not always the best about pinching banners, and it's occasionally come to bite me back in the ass, so let's think about it. We know that Geos Gideon would be a pretty high banner option, but against 2. Excuse me, against 2. Alright, so we have a couple different ways to skin the Jedi. We do have that Qui-Gon team. Qui-Gon would do just fine here against Night Sisters, right? So that means... And I also don't think I need to use Cam here, so I could do JML Cam up top, right? I think that's kind of what I'm thinking about right now. So Qui-Gon Jinn, JKA, Kit Fisto, Ahsoka, and probably nobody, right? I don't think I want to take a 5th. The potential exists that we could get stun-locked by Daka. That could be bad. Let me think about that. And in the interim, what would the JML team be? It would be JML Cam, Jolie, Hoda, something. Almost anything. But that means JKR is not getting used, right? JKR has a place. JKR can be used for virtually anything. I guess it'd probably be really nice against the GBA team, right? So JKR, JKL. Oh yeah. So what if we do Shock T up there with JML? Who else? Who else? So we're not using Bassa. JKR, JKL, Bastila, Grandmaster. No, even that might be excessive. How should we do this best? Yeah, no, we can keep Hoda then. So it would be JML, Cam, and then 3 supports. That's certainly more than enough to take on this this Dash team. Alright, let's see what you guys in the chat are thinking. Currently making hash browns and eggs for lunch, Northern Border. My man. My man. Alright, let's think here. Let's think. So that means Maul Mandos goes unused? Does that mean I... Well, no, because I kept this extra bit of defense thinking that my opponent might try to big dick me. But he feared my defense as well, so he kept a lot for offense. So I don't feel so bad if I end up having a wasted Maul team, but does it truly have to be that way? Let's think about it. Maul wouldn't be the best answer for Night Sisters. You'd have to burn through 2 lives on something. Maul would not be a good answer for, what's his name, Dash up top because of Nest. Maul might do very well here. Yes? Probably not better than JK or JKL. Alright, opponent's in, opponent's attacking. Let's see what he's up to back here. Took out the Iden team in one shot. Aha! There it is. There it is. I think he's out of steam to go after JMK, guys. He had to do the full back out, so that went real south real fast on him. Bueno. Bueno. Alright, let's mark the hold there. By the way, guys, I don't know if you use a spreadsheet to track your own battles. You might think it redundant with Swugga.gg, but I can just Control-F all my battles across time. If you would like to see my spreadsheet, if you would like to download a copy of it, clear it out, use it as a template for yourself. It's set up for Kyber 1 for the number of teams and everything, but you could easily adjust the number of rows and stuff. But join my Discord, because you can, it's a pinned message in the 5 vs 5 channel, that you can pull up my spreadsheet, and you can look at it, and then get yourself a copy. Let me go ahead and drop that in the chat. Discord. Yes, it is an exciting fight. It is. I mean, I think we're, I think we're in a good spot to have this in the bag, guys. You never want to get too cocky, but our opponent's had, what, 4 drops now? And I've one-shot everything so far. So, we'll take it. We'll take it. How are you gonna do on gas? Did you save CLS for it? You got a Maul team set up for it? What are you up to, friend? What are you up to? Let's see. Ah, the full back out on gas as well. Glorious. Glorious. Can't ask for better. Couldn't ask for more. Christmas in February. Alright, Primebot, Squeal on this. Oh man, he's 65 Iden, so no impediment to him there. Alright, I can dig it. Okay, back to attack we go. We gotta wrap things up. How do we wish to do this, though? So I think Geos Gideon is probably our weakest option anywhere. And if I don't use Geos Gideon, I'm okay with that. So, how does this look? We could definitely JKR. Oh man, I keep forgetting, yeah, I mean... And then, so we could JKR, JKL, Bastila, Grandmaster, and maybe not take a 5th, using that against Mother Talzin. Against Geos, I think that's a case for Maul Mandos. But is Maul Mandos going to be better banners than the Qui-Gon team? Yeah, I imagine so. I imagine it would be. Because you don't rely on terribly high banners with... you're trying to punch up when you're using the Qui-Gon team, but there really isn't anything to punch up into except for that Dash team, and I don't know that I want to take the gamble on that Nest, right? So, let's do it like that. Alright, so that means we would do Maul, Candy, my very fancy, very brand new Relic 7 Sabine Wren, and my fast Droidica. I think this is the way. Alright, well, if that is the case, we should go still from toughest fight on down, right? Off we go. This is why I planned it out on the sheet. I'm a visual person, so JML, Cam, Shock T, Grandmaster. Grandmaster would be really good on there. Where did I say Grandmaster is going to get used? Grandmaster with the JKR team. Yeah. Well, if I'm not going to do Qui-Gon, then why not bring along JKA so that I can have the healing immunity on basic versus Nest? That can't be a bad thing. And then Hoda just for Banner's purpose, right? So very much an overpowering team, but yeah. And if something's going to really kill us, if Bam's going to end up killing anything, Jolie would not save us from the fate that comes. Although, let's think about it. Yeah, we could use Shock T to hide Cam, and then we don't risk losing Cam. But if I bring Hoda here, well, we already don't get the Cam Zeta bonus because JML himself is not Galactic Republic, so I needn't worry about squandering that. I don't know. I mean, I think the point here would be to save JKA. No. I don't think I need to do any of that. Alright. Kilo PH. Yeah, this is the way you're saying. Yeah, I think this is probably my best call. Alright, so we'll remove Jolie from the list, which means we could throw Jolie in with the JKR team if I were so inclined. We'll put that down as a question mark. And off we go. I didn't restart. Okay. Don't fail me. Don't stop me now. Of course, everything gets deflected right off the get. What could go wrong? Let us consider all this AoE's about to go out. Offense up would probably be the ticket, yes? So we'll do that. Okay. We can't ability block or do anything meaningful of that kind, right? So let's go ahead and try and send Dash home. 1 and a 2. Okay, not exactly ideal. We can pop that particular weasel here. And then the rest of you will do the same. I would prefer to probably just basic here. Yeah, he's got a lot of time. 7 birds is trivial. Okay. Yes, good. Night. Alright, good. We can take this healing immunity off and hide Cam from what might potentially be a pretty big hit from Nest. Okay, good. Yep, your taunt's back off. Why don't we Stone Age your cooldowns and call Hoda in the process? Give a little bit of love back. Okay. Off with your head. Yes, armor shred now, and you're under... Jesus. Savage hit. Basic. Okay, time to start cheesing with Hoda, right? Only person to really cap off would be JKA. But, yeah, I mean, it's fine. We could do that. Yeah, it's fine. Definitely stick to the script with basic. Keep calling. And keep calling. That's the best we could do. 64 is the damn best we could do. Alright, so that's fine. Move this here. Move you over. Move you up. Delete this. Call it 64 and mark it green. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Priceless work hard. Alright. Okay. Wow. Legit? A rebel fleet on defense. What? So what is that? He used Executor then on Negotiator, right? That's how that was so fast. That would devour a Negotiator. And he has a Relic 9 Piet, so he would safely be out front. Yeah, it's got to be what he did. All right. Wow. Okay, how do I want to handle this? So I'm going to Finalizer at the home one, right? How do I... Man, been a month of Sundays since I fought Malevolence. I think that should be Rebels. Yeah, I think that will be the way. All right, well, let's wrap up the squads. My ally code? Yeah, I might have a little room on the friends list right now. I did just clear some people out. Let me clear these chats. Let me grab my loots real quick. I'm annoyed by the extra symbol there. Oh, I gotta remember to go buy some mod slicing mats here to... Okay, I only need to buy 5 to do the quest for the day. There it is. Alright. Alright. There's my ally code, so I'll just type it in the chat to save you. I can't add everybody, but if I can help you guys, I will. If I see that you become inactive or something, apparently I got 14 slots. I did clean house here recently, so if you're looking for a friend, I can be a friend for a time. Okay. Back in on it. You're welcome, Killo. You're welcome. Alright, let's, what did I say the script was here? So Mother Talon. Oh yeah, JKR, JKL. You know what? Let's do the Maul thing first. I want to see how that one's going to go. Out of curiosity, let's check people's speeds. This is the Relic 8 GBA. I'm a huge fan of this choice. I envy it. Extraordinary speed, 312. I mean, it's very... I guess it's not extraordinary because he's in a speed set, but I'm not used to seeing this kind of bulk with that kind of speed. I guess it's much, I guess it's more attainable with Relic 8, so... Still very, very fast. 312 is quite fast. Relic 8 Spy, a man after my own heart. Excellent choice. 238 speed, nothing terrible. Almost 9,000 damage, 121% crit chance. Excellent choices. Soldier, what do we got? 300. This is also very good speed. Very good choice. Okay, and then Sunfac, and then we already saw it's just a slow offense droidica, right? So we have Maul Dispel to take care of that if push should come to shove. Push comes to shove with Maul. Get it? Alright, let's actually restart real quick. We'll do the third restart. Let us not invite the bad juju. I remembered this time. That's the best JML I've ever seen. I appreciate you, friend. My JML is a big guy. He's definitely not the best I've ever seen. I've seen some real monsters out there. There's not a lot of them. I have them well modded, but there are definitely some bigger fish. Okay, let's do this. Mandalorian, Maul, Canderous, big old girl Sabine. So this team is set up this way with Droidica. So it's clocked based on going after a gas team, and it's based on a Rex assuming 320 speed. I would be able to outrun a Rex this way because of the Droidica, not because of Sabine. Sabine has been Relic 5 until recently. If you've been watching the last couple times I did this, what happens is we sit gas down, and then we have 2 pushes left on Maul. Both of those are needed to take out 5s. Then we have Canderous, who's generally able to just basic Rex into non-existence, and then we have Arc and Echo still standing. So you have Sabine throw out her grenade, and it does a bunch of damage, and hopefully it applies Expose on both. Then you have Bo-Katan throw her AoE, that procs the exposes, and ideally would kill both of them, right? But I didn't have quite enough damage. I end up having one of those troopers survive, gas stands back up, I have to do the do again to sit him back down. I lose a bunch of my guys. It's not great, not great. For that reason, I bumped up Sabine. so that she does a little bit more on that AoE when it comes time. And I also made sure to boost her potency up over 100% because I want the best odds of all of this nasty goodness to land, right? Yeah, her debuffs from this cannot be evaded or countered, but they can be resisted, so the potency is still important. Alright, and then let us not forget Droideka. Alright, let's roll out on this one. Let's have some fun. How you guys liking the new mic? I know for those of you who are at the start of the stream, I've already heard your feedback, and I appreciate you. But for those of you who showed up a little later, I'd love to hear what you think. Alright, so we do this first. Yes, we take a counterattack. Alright, that's fine. Price you pay to play the game. We do the sweep here, so that we pop off. And it's time. It's time to Hulk smash. Huh! 1, 2, 3. Huh! 1, 2, 3. Huh! Come on. Alright. And then, what do we want to do? We want to take you out. Huh! Droideka? Droideka seems to be like it would be the most painful. 5. And then, weakest among you, this likely soldier. Let's have at it then. Pop, pop. Pop, pop. Watching bodies drop. Oh, you bastard. AoE might actually kill the spy. Okay, I'm into it. Wow, we might actually get the credit for the last banner here on Candrass. This worked as expected. No benefit, no difference between the basic and the AoE here. Let's just throw the AoE just for funsies. 65. Now granted, we're taking Maul Mandos against Geos. I guess I shouldn't be terribly surprised, but 65s are nice. Alright, Mother Talzin. Let's roll. Oh, well, you know, I mean, that's the thing. Bastila and then maybe old Ben here. Like the Slacker style, because, man, that AoE ability block is a nice thing. And again, we're trying to be greedy for banner's sake, right? So less abilities is better. I think that's a better idea than trying to go underman. So we'll do that. Okay, minor adjustment. Let's have Bastila here and then have Grandmaster in the 4th slot so that we can have both JKL and Grandmaster closest to us for easy targeting. Here we go. Okay, we should just basic here so that we get some turn meter back. It will help us for... let's go ahead and do the swap. And the stun. And strictly speaking, the weakest character... Well, let's think about this. If we kill Daka, she'll come back, but she should still have her cooldowns reduced, right? But who do we actually want to have their cooldowns reduced? Probably Asajj. We don't want to have her do stuff with buffs, right? Okay, so now it's the time for Grandmaster over here. Up, up. Yes, buff spread, up. Sweep off. What we need to do is kill one more person before we go and finish off Asajj. Our turn meter's good for JKL to do that work for us. So let's make a show of knocking out Spirit. Good, so there's the one revive. Okay, wow. She decided to basic and not dispel. Asajj could have punished us there, but she did not. Let's go ahead and do this onto Grandmaster. We'll get him a whole bunch more speed for our trouble. Come on, guys. Give me a turn. Where's that turn? Okay. The basic should be enough for you. Good, good. How are we looking on turn meter? Looks good, looks good. Okay. So we can use Grandmaster to finish her off it would be nice to do an ability block here on Mother Talzin. Yes, yep, got resisted. You can't help that, I suppose. Slap. Okay. Stone Age you. There you go. Nighty night. Who needs a cap off for protection? Possibly Bastila, yes? Yes. Okay. Yeah, can't do much about that. Let's pass back to you. Another buff spread, just for giggles. Slap. And I probably should have done the slap first, right? Minor error, doesn't matter, but just to observe. And then the basic for the capper, and 65. It gave it to us. Calculated. All part of the plan. Okay. So we end up not using Geos Gideon, and if that's like a backup team, and if that's like the one last decent team that I have left unused, we planned an excellent defense. Very tight. We had everything that we needed for attack. Not a lot of room for error, though, right? We had to do things just right. Okay, again, we're going to do a restart. And then it's fleet time. And then we'll wrap up. Yeah, 2 hours in. Man, yeah. We've been talking a lot today. That's all right. I can live with that. Let's check Discord. Okay. Senator Fredo, raiding with a party of 12. Well, hey, Fredo, thank you so much, man. How'd your round go? Let's hear all about it. And for all of you coming in from Fredo's channel, thanks so much for being here. You're coming a little late into the party because we just wrapped up all the squads. You are here to see the last bit of work on fleets. But before I do that, let's catch up all the fine folks at home that just joined us. Bing Keza, first time chatter, says more. Fredo says get F-radoed. I can tell you've reproduced, sir. That's a dad joke. Or maybe you haven't and you're just good at dad jokes. We'll see. Alright, so hey, up top side on defense, our opponent one-shot everything. I can even tell you about the banners. Oh wait, you know what? I'm going to do this again for the wrap-up, right? So we'll save that for the wrap-up. Suffice it to say, guys, opponent dropped once on these two fights up on the bottom front wall. And I'll tell you about all the banners and everything a little later. In the back, one drop each on JMK and Gas. I think it's Battleship Sunk for that. He one-shot Iden. And up top on fleets, he had a two-shot Executor and one-shot Negotiator. But, check this out. Check this out. Look what he set for me. This, I smell fear. Fear! Malevolence and Home 1 on defense. The man wanted to make sure he had his finest offensive options because he scouted me and saw that I consistently set Negotiator and Executor and didn't want to be caught out and wanted to make sure he could clear, and damn if he didn't clear. That's fine, but I'm going to have me a field day. How strong are these? This is okay. Fredo says, I absolutely blasted my opponent. He hasn't attacked yet. 17 to 0. So far, I've one-shot everything. 1,700 plus scores are gorgeous, man. I'm winning more than I'm losing this season, but I haven't had a 1,700 plus score. It's definitely been a bit of a slog. Maybe this is the closest I've come to it. We'll see. All right, so Home 1, y'all know the script. Gotta go in with first order. Item A, Item B, Item C. Let us consider that if we do need another ship at all, what should it be? We could bring in Clone Sergeant, who would mitigate a lot of damage. I've seen it where my Special Forces TIE can be rooted down by Home 1's AoE, plus Biggs living, plus Biston living, even though we kill Millennium Falcon almost immediately, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to leave the other TIE fighter off the deck, and we'll pick up What's his nuts? We'll pick up Clone Sergeant. Think this should be sufficient. If we should be dodged, if we should have a bad time, then Consular would be a wise decision to bring in instead of Clone Sergeant, because we can ensure another assist call to tie Silencer if needed. So I have the margin to play with banners wise. I would normally only bring one reinforcement for this fight, but what the hell? I can do it. Yeah, his rebels are serious, but my Finalizer is up to the challenge. The secret sauce is making sure that your special forces tie is faster, right? You want to be faster than Biston, because you don't want Biston to use his special, put down target lock, and then you're stuck behind Biggs. So 203 speed, and we can go ahead and check. I can set this up again in a second, but just so you guys know how I'm having the confidence to do this. So Biston's U-Wing is 161 speed. Because of this ability on the ship, Biston's U-Wing has plus 25% speed. 161 times 1.25 is 201, which is less than 203, which is the speed of my Special Forces tie. So there you have it. Back to the script. 1 and 2 and a 3. Yeah, come on, step right up. Don't be shy. And then you. Alright. Up, and away. Really appreciate the raid, Fredo. Thank you kindly, sir. Okay. Hunted. Down on Millennium Falcon. Into basic. Go for the stun. Didn't get the stun. Not great, but probably not consequential. There you go. Alright, and see that? Look at that damage. That's very, very serious business. We need to make sure that this guy gets to hit before we have the mass assist come out of home one. This is perhaps the only way I could lose this ship here. We'll gain a lot of lifesteal here from doing that. Now we take it on the chin. Oh, see? Would have been a dead duck. Dead duck for damn sure. We have a target lock on deck, but he's not like TIE Bomber where it's a perma, right? We could... How should we do this? Cooldowns are reduced by 1. It might be advantageous to do this, because it'll hasten the coming of the next big hit. Yeah, that's probably the right move. We have offense up, we have defense pen. Man, this is a Relic 8 crew who's almost getting piped. Alright, so, Consular is a good choice here. Ringer, what's crappinin', man? How you doing? Haven't talked to you in a bit. How's your round going? Alright, well, big hit here, and that should be the end of the line. There it is. There it is. Okay, 71. Gorgeous. 70 plus is just Okay, home 1, and we use Finalizer for 71. Can't beat it with stick. Okay, I haven't done this in a minute. Let's think about how this one works. So it's Spy that comes up off the deck first. Well, wait a minute. How many ships are in there? Okay, so what is that? That's Spy, Soldier, and who? I don't know. Holdo would probably do decently well against this fleet from a banner perspective, but I remember climbing back, a year plus, 2 years ago, whatever it was. I remember climbing Malevolence very well with Rebels, so I think we're in good hands here. 1, 2, 3. Do I need anything else? We have Ebon Hawk at our discretion. So I like to bring Phantom for a momentum play when I feel it's going to be needed. It won't be needed. Strictly speaking, only 2 of these reinforcements are likely to be played. And if I had to use a third, I would want to bring out Ebon. I wouldn't want to bring out Phantom then Ebon, right? So I think that's the right way to approach it. Appreciate you, Fredo. Appreciate it. Ringer, it looks good. Hoping to take a W and getting some breathing room. How have I been? I've been pretty good. I got back from Disney World last week, the most magical place on Earth. Brought back a couple souvenirs. This really nice, very comfortable, very warm Star Wars hat, and a viral stomach infection. And I'm very glad that I can say I am on the other side of that now. But it was a rough couple of days. I'm telling you. Okay day is better than a bad day. Damn sure. Damn sure. Yeah, good enough is good enough. That's right. That's right. That is damn right. Okay, so let's see here. What's the script? We want to plow on through Sunfac, as I recall. We will have Y-Wing if we want to drop all the protection off of Hyena. Let's roll. Let's roll. Okay, do we actually want to kill this one? If we kill this one, it's more turn meter for you. No, follow your instincts, Tassinix. Sweep will come out from Hyena. Let's save our wiggle for just that occasion, yes? Basic. Okay. Okay, this is looking nice. We could kill this, perhaps. You can't put down buff immunity. So this vulture can put down buff immunity because it's the true vulture. It's not a summoned vulture. Plotting and scheming, gentlemen. Plotting and scheming. All right, let's try that. Let's try that. Damn it, that did not work at all. All right. Yeah. No, we boo-booed. That was a boo-boo. In the end. Okay. 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 That's not good. All right, back over to you. See, we didn't have to have Sunfac do that there if we were a little bit more judicious, so let that be a lesson to me. Oof. Okay, see, we lost the ship. We didn't have to lose that ship, guys. Do yourselves a favor. Don't be garbage at video games. That's the lesson here. First reinforcement to come out will be Spy. If we kept Biggs on deck, I would have called out Cassian here. Let's go right after this one. Of course, you resist the protection. Ho! Novel decision with Sith Bomber. This was the unexpected reinforcement. Witchcraft. We don't have advantage. That's unfortunate. Maybe it's worth trying to AoE anyway? Because we certainly won't kill Hyena Bomber here. Yeah, let's get the defense penetration. That was a good choice. That was a good choice. Yes, I know it gives another turn on Malevolence, but having that true damage... well, let's think about this. We don't need to do the big heal on anybody. We could restore Biston, right? We could also take days off you. Let's do that, because otherwise it's going to take you an uncomfortably long time to come back to that next turn. Let's take advantage of you being a fast ship. Of course, no assist. This is the way. This is the way of things, the way of the Force. Han. Alright. Wiggle. Basic. Come on, let's go get him. Okay, that's fine. He's got a full deck of ships now. He couldn't bring out a true reinforcement if he wanted. Okay, this should be sundown for you. Nighty night and the despawn, and that's all. Okay, if it's good enough for the government, it's good enough for me. It's passable for me. Shushukani, Tony Kaki. What the hell are you talking about, wife? I speak very little weeb. Oh, I get it now. What's nice to meet you again? I have no idea. Yeah, Senator Fredo said I needed the tank. You're damn right I needed the tank. Yep. That was the correct call. Yeah, I do not... Yeah, I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that. My Japanese is non-existent. I wouldn't attempt it. You guys have a fun time with that leg of the discussion. Okay, so I believe we would have been 70 plus there as well had we not lost Biggs to my greed, my foolish greed. Malevolence. Home 1, 68. We're going to put a comment on this even though it was a win. The comment is, should not have attempted to blitz down Vulture using home 1 mass assist. Should have done it on Sunfac instead and ensured the kill. Comma, it would have preserved Biggs. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. Okay, so that's 2 greens, and that should be the end of the line. Let's see how we've finished out here for the day, party people. Thank you, Kilo. Appreciate it. 1687. So, okay, again, not a 1700 plus score. Certainly more than enough to do the job, though, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I think Battleship is sunk here for our esteemed opponent. All right, guys, let's go about doing the wrap-up. Let me get the banners here ready so I can read to you how that all went. Okay, so defense-wise, let's talk about it. Top side, opponent cleared the Django team for 60 banners, Django ban. Against Mon Mothma Katarn, 60 banners. Against Finn, I love this team, look at the banner stripping, 52 banners. And then against this B team Maul, he got 63. So, I mean, it was kind of a junker team. I had to throw something down. I'm happy enough that it even took 2, you know? All right, bottom front. So, against Darth Revan and friends, he got 56. So it was a 66. It was his first attack, so truly a 56. A bit rough going for him, yeah? And that's what I had intended. It's good. It's good. All right, against the Rey team. So he had to 2-shot it. On his first go, he only got Resistance Hero Poe down, and that's 1 banner, and then he got 40 on the second go. Grand total of 41. Rough times. GG Nute. He had a drop. He got 3 down. He took out B1, B2, and Magna on the first go. So he was able to go right after GG on the second try, and indeed got it down for a grand total of 43. Lord Vader, Darth Vader, Kylo, Royal, and Shore, he took down for 64. So that was JMK or JML something. You guys know better about that than I do. I don't use JMK, JML in GAC most of the time. So I don't recall off the top of my head which one is more likely to have 64. My guess, JMK. All right. And because of those drops, I mean, he had to use something else very serious to clean up that Rey, so the man had himself a time here on the back wall. Against Iden, you know, it's an undergeared Iden with decently well-geared, you know, B-string of troopers. Nonetheless, 65 banners. Our opponent had no issue. Gas 1 drop, JMK Cat 1 drop. I'm down. Oh, I forgot. You know, one offensive team we didn't use here. So I was saying we only had one offensive team remaining that we didn't use. That would have been like Geos Gideon. I also had Qui-Gon left. So, nice. Just a little bit of margin. If I had dropped something, I would have been grateful to have both of those teams. But we didn't have any drops today, which, you know, we'll cover that in a second. All right, so fleets. Against Executor, he got 4 on the first go and got 48 on the second go. Grand total of 52. Negotiator, that must, you know, he was in that for second, so that must have been where he applied his Executor for 67. And on to attacks. Where should we start? We'll start bottom. Alright, so, spoiler, we did one-shot everything. Usually I'm good for like 1 or 2 drops, but fortune smiles upon us today. GG Nute, I was kind of hemming and hawing about what to do because I was worried he had a Qui-Gon team waiting for me in the back. Ended up, you know, deciding to just run with Bad Batch anyway. That was my first attack, 75 banners, so 65 in reality. Against his Rey team. So our opponent did this halfway right. When you put Rey down with BB-8, The most punishing version of this team to set down with the intent to impede Sith Eternal is BB-8, Resistance Brothers, and RJT. As expected, Rey did not have Illuminated Destiny for the first ultimate, but she was charged up and ready for the second ultimate when BB-8 popped off and set Illuminated Destiny. But guess what? We were transformed in time, and we did the zap. We took out L3 and BB-8, and I forgot about the neat little fact about the big zap, is that it dispels buffs off of all enemies. So even though Rey had all the goodness from BB-8 on her, Sith Eternal took it right off, and we were not, we didn't have any big problems there. So I went in with C, Armor, Gar, and Piggy, and that was 55 banners. Against this Starkiller team, our opponent made an error here. An error. There's no light side unaligned Force user here. He did not fulfill the condition for Starkiller to be a monster. So we went in with a very ordinary Aurra lead bounty hunter team. I don't have Omicron Zam for this week. I do for next week. If this had been the proper team, I would have had to use something else. Maybe I would have tried to two-shot it with like Qui-Gon going in, something like that. But alas, we didn't have to. All right, and then against Darth Revan down bottom. Wait, I already talked about that one. So who did I miss? No, we got it. So it was GG for 43, Lord Vader for... Oh, Lord Vader. Wait a minute. I'm looking at the wrong wall. Okay, see, armboard. Yeah. Yeah, Aurra was 65, and then we got 60 banners on the DR team. 60 banners is what we did there. So, what was it? Why did we have 60 banners? Right, it could have been better, but the thing is that we used our abilities just right. I don't think there were any misplays, but this is a Relic 8 Talon, and she was robust enough to not die to my flurry of AoEs. She held on by just a thread, and that was enough that she was still hiding under stealth. I was forced to go after Darth Revan. I procced her unique. Darth Revan went, they got in a couple of turns, stripped off my protection, and that's how I lost 5 banners. But we still got the one shot, yeah? Not bad, not bad. DPK, right? I didn't drop. Yeah, no shit in the bed at all this time. Not even so much as a wet fart, so to speak. Let's go on down to the back rear zone. So we did a little plotting and scheming about how we wanted to maximize banners back here once I discovered it was a cheese board. I was worried about what I might see. So it's clear the opponent saved 4 GLs for offense, right? Against some other Talon team, we went in, we had the luxury of this, guys. This was like one of the last squads we did. It was JKR, JKL, Bastila, Grandmaster, Old Ben, 65 banners. Against Geos, we went in with Maul, Canderous, Bo-Katan, Sabine, and Droideka for another 65. And against his own Mon Mothma Katarn, my near and dear to my heart, my Relic 5 Jawas, did the business. All but 2 died, 53 banners. We'll take it. Cheap price to pay against a very well-clocked, very well-reliced team. So, I'm into it. And then topside. So, against this Dash team. So, I didn't want to Arnold myself by taking JML against it without some other serious big hitter to make sure that we could just pop next, right? And again, we had the luxury of throwing at this a very powerful Jedi comp. So we went JML, Cam, JKA for that basic there. Shak T and Hoda got 64. Nothing to complain about. This Bossk team is the real deal here with Zam. I wonder why our opponent used Bossk and not Django lead. I understand the contract's easier to fulfill with Bossk, but I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're going in with CLS, it would make... If you anticipate your opponent to use CLS, I guess it would strictly make more sense to try and use Bossk lead if you had enough added speed, because all of that extra defense, they have plus 100% defense while Bounty Hunter allies have any protection, right? So maybe he was thinking to blunt the damage from CLS. And indeed, it took us a bit of time to get through targets. We took a little bit of damage, but we were able to recover banners over the course of the fight, recover protection. We went in with CLS, and it was done for 64. Lord Vader, we have... Oh, wow. That means I also had Night Sisters, too, so I had 3 remaining teams. That's pretty slick. All right. Lord Vader, we did Slacker, Watt, Hux, Lobster Trooper, and Crew for 53. We made it, okay? And then against his Iden team, man, this was hot. All right, so we did the Traya, Scion, Nihilus, Zariss, and I threw in Sass for good measure. I don't think I'm... Maybe I should keep doing that next time because she ate it, like, immediately. They just lit her up, and that could have been somebody else that got lit up. So maybe she did have her purpose. Well, we won't think unkindly of Sass for that. But then Scion got one turn, and because Death Trooper went first and threw his grenade, we couldn't do our sweep, right, to take the buffs off of them. We just had to do a basic. And then he got lit up after that, so we were one turn off of Held by Hatred, but, you know, no points for second place. So we lost Scion, and damn if Traya and Scion alone, Traya and Nihilus alone took out that whole team, right? So we used our first Annihilate on Iden. She can't come back from that. And the rest was pretty straightforward to sew up. Granted, that's a Relic 7 Nihilus and a Relic 8 Traya. I'll take it, right? So that was 53 banners. Not great, but still a one-shot. And then where we were with fleets, where y'all joined us here from the raid. So, Home 1, we went in with Finalizer. What a treat. You don't get that so often. 71 banners. And then Malevolence. Been a while since I've seen one. Our man went in. So that means you know what that means? If he has Malevolence here. If he has Malevolence there. That means he probably Negotiator mirrored my Negotiator, right? Yeah. Because he would have tried to use Executor on Executor, and then he killed 3 of the ships. I think that's what happened. That's my guess. Up against Malevolence, we went in with Home 1 and got 68. Great banners all around, right, guys? Not bad. Not a bad time. Let's check the chat. I missed a second here. Yes, DPK, I'm appreciative of you being here to harass me. I was regaling people earlier with the horror story of your triple BlueStacks crash when you were doing your stuff last night. It's just a damn heartbreaker. Damn heartbreaker. All right, guys. You know we gotta put out the love for the patrons. You know these are the good people of the world that help me justify the amount of time I spend on this game trying to be the very best, like no one ever was. Thank you all so much. You know I am a modding specialist. I am responsible overall for compliance in Shadowlands Vanguard. I am very good at helping you optimize your roster. You know, I will help you use the whole buffalo. There shall be no skin or sinew gone to waste. Also, GAT coaching and a whole bunch of other neat things. Eat my ass, Kyle. I see you out there saying modding specialist. I don't think it's an unfair moniker. But if you don't like it, why don't you go crash about it? How's that grab you, friend? All right. Merch. Guys, my wife was kind enough to update my patron page some time ago. We have merch on the page. We've got a sweet-looking mug. That's that decal is molded into the mug. It's quite nice, quite nice. It's not going to come off. The shirt is dope, and the sweatshirt I actually love. I would be wearing it right now if I wasn't already slightly too warm, but it's very nice. And then, of course, we must thank the patrons themselves. You know, at the VIP access level, we have some new folks in here. First of all, you know, we had Task Talk before I went on vacation to Disney World, and Trevor Boy Gaming was our last guest. Thank you so much, Trevor Boy. I appreciate you signing up for my Patreon. You are a dope dude. You do dope shit. It was a pleasure having you as a guest on stream, and look forward to seeing you around, man. Let me know if I can be of assistance to you. Ryan, White Wolf, talk to you guys all the time. Hope everything's going well. Sam Vimes, you know it. You're one of my most prolific coaching people, so I love working with you. And Elite Wolf is another new member of the VIP Access Club. Thank you so much for joining, man. At the Jesters Club level, the one, the only, Absolution. Man just gives out subs on people's streams like candy. He's on hiatus from the game. You're right, wife. Yeah, no. That's a good call. Actually, that's a good call, lady. let's do that. Shout out to Trevor Boy Gaming. I believe that's how that is. Let's assume that works that way. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? There it is. All right. Yeah, we got to give and of course, man, let's do Fredo. We got to do the shout out to Fredo, right? I mean, that's really at Senator Fredo. There it is. We got to shout out Fredo for actually rating us. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you sending fine people my way. It's very much a blessing. And yeah, so anyway, Absolution, you're not playing the game right now. You son of a bitch, come back and play. Get back here. You get. Jester's Club Platinum, Eric Rose. You know, definitely my #1 coaching client. He's enjoying the gains he's been making in GAC the last couple seasons. Love working with you. Glad you're having a good time. As always, you know where to find me, buddy. And, you know, we had Krolik up at the top level, Jester's Club Elite. Krolik is on hiatus from the game right now, so he's taken a step back, and we will miss him. At hopefully sometime very soon, you'll return, and if you are so inclined, it'll be wonderful if you come back at that highest level. Much appreciation to you for the time that you were with us. Wish you the best of luck in your personal endeavors. Can't wait to see you come back to the game, man. Best of luck to you. All right. Let's move back over to the main scene. We've got to raid you guys out to another worthy streamer. So let's go ahead and pull up the Twitch prompt and see who's cracking. Who's cracking? Now, why would you ask me that, browser? Nobody asked you. All right, let's have a look-see. Who needs the love? Who really needs the love? How about G Miser? G Miser. That's a name I don't think I've rated before. Let's share the love. How's that sound to you guys? I mean, I'm open to suggestions about who you want to get rated to. We got Scribe Gaming going. He's got 36 people watching him, so we could stack on to that, but he doesn't look like he needs too much of my help this afternoon. We got Infinum we could go to, Bones88, G Miser, 1 Battalion Strong, Stonewall Legend, Crusher, or Liquid Schwartz. Oh, got Dr. Zoido and Kalip down there. Okay, well, I'll give it a second for you guys to tell me who you'd like to send you to. That's right, DPK. Worthy streamer. Good people out there. We want to send the good people to see good people. Scribe for sure. Okay, well, the people are speaking. I am nothing if not a servant of the people. Alright, Scribe Gaming. Okay, fine, folks. Again, thank you, dear wife, for spamming my links for my Discord, my YouTube. If you're catching, you know, the VOD on my YouTube, I add chapters so you don't have to watch 2.5 hours of all of this. But thank you all so much for your time. Thanks for being here. I'm glad to be back for this week. We've got this one in the bag. We'll go on to round 2. And I'll see you here on Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Starting the raid now. And yeah, y'all have yourselves a good one.